boys and girls. I am back with you today on Friday to do our last day of Writer's Workshop for this week. Now, do you guys remember who the author is that we've been talking about this week? If you said Donald Cruz, you're right, because Donald Cruz is the author we've been talking about. And you've been working with the other teachers to make this anchor chart right here. Now, there's a couple things that we talked about that he does to make writing fun. One of those things is that he uses 2-page spreads, which I'll show you in just a second what that is if you forgot. He likes to talk about transportation or things that move. We've already read to you some of these books, and all of these books are about transportation. Now, he has written more than 3 books. I've even got some right here, but we don't have time to read all of them, unfortunately, today. So one thing you can do if you like Donald Cruz as an author is go to the library and check out some of his books. If you ask the librarian about Donald Cruz, I bet they could tell you where to get some of his books from. Some other things that he does is he likes to make sure that his books take place outside. And he is an author and an illustrator. Now, all the books that we read you, he did both things. He was an author and an illustrator. Sometimes he's just the illustrator and he just does the pictures. And other times he's just the author and he just does the words. It really just depends. So we left off yesterday and we were working on this book together, Things That Move, okay? And you notice on the front cover, which you should have done on yours, you've got 3 things: the title, the picture, and the author's name, right? So you should have your book with you. Make sure you've got all 3 of those things. Then we started on the inside of our book yesterday. And as you can see, we have got a 2-page spread on ours. All right, 2-page spread is when you have a picture that's spread across both pages. Today, we need to finish this book. So I'm going to finish the 2-page spread and I'm going to write some words to go with our picture, okay? Because authors write stories using words sometimes. So up here, let me move this closer because I feel like I'm so far away you can't see it. I am going to finish our 2-page spread that Miss Gardner started yesterday. Do you remember what she was talking about? It looks like she was talking about a big green truck, right? And it's driving here on the road. So one thing that I can do is I can finish my picture. I'm going to put some more color on it, but I also want to label the picture and I want to write a sentence to go with it. So I'm going to start with just finishing my picture really quick. Add some more color detail to make this more exciting to look at. Because sometimes just adding some more color and some more detail just makes your picture look that much better. All right, so I'm coloring in my big truck green, and as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what it is that I could label in this book. And since this is a book all about things that move, I think it would make sense to label the truck, okay? And labels are helpful as a reader because if you don't know what something is in the book, you can read the label and it will help you figure it out. So I'm going to label the truck. In order to do that, I have to stretch out my word, and I'm going to use this ABC chart here to help me write that word, okay? The word I want to write is truck, so I'm going to say that really slow and listen for the sounds I hear. Truck. At the beginning of truck, I hear t, t. Do you hear that? T, truck. Kind of like at the beginning of tiger, which tells me that truck starts with the letter T. Truck. Oh, I also hear a R. Did you hear that? Trr. So I'm going to write the letter that says R, which is an R. Trr. Like the letter U. So I'm going to write that. All you do is just write the sound that you hear. Truck. K. I hear k, like you hear at the kite. So I'm going to write that letter right here. And there's my label. It's just one word, truck. I could even label more things like clouds or road or or tires or sun, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I want to go ahead and write my sentence. I can always go back and add more labels later. Now this book is all about things that move, right? And in this picture, the truck is moving. So that's what my sentence is gonna tell us. It's gonna tell us the truck can go, okay? Let's say that. How many words is in that sentence? The truck can go. 4 words. So I'm gonna write 4 words. My first word is the word the, and I already know how to write that word, T-H-E. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that. My next word is truck. Well, we just stretched that one out. I already know how to spell it because it's right here. So that's what's gonna come next. I get my eraser spacer in here. Up. And my next word is the word can, which we've already learned that word, haven't we? We learned how to spell can. You can spell that word C-A-N. So I'm gonna write that one. And my last word is the word go. Go, which is another word that we've learned how to spell. G-O. Sometimes when you're writing sentences, you're gonna find words that you already know how to spell that you can use in your sentence. And other times you might have to stretch it out and just do the best you can by listening to the sounds like we did with the word truck. All right, let's read my sentence. The truck can go. All right, friends, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your book out, and what I want you to do today is to finish your book, okay? And you should have your picture done, and I want you to try to see, can you label it? Is there a sentence you're thinking of that you can try your best to write it? It's okay if you don't spell it the right way. All we want you to do is do your best. Have fun, boys and girls. Bye.